Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
And we're going for a drive.
The 2025 Mercedes E450.
4MATIC without launch control. Brake boost. Oh.
That's not bad. What was that shift? Why is he shifting so hard?
That's the first time I've driven in sport mode.
Horsepower and torque.
375 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque from a 3-liter turbo inline 6 48-volt mild hybrid.
That's a lie. That's definitely more power than that.
Yeah, it feels like way more. And that was genuinely the first time that I've brake boosted it while also in sport mode. So that did some strange things with the transmission.
It kicked hard on every, and then you were actually like swerving, like you couldn't keep straight. Not because of like it's so much torque, but I think because the transmission is so light.
Well, that and the transmission was doing a lot of weird stuff.
That was weird.
Let's do it without a brake boost because this did not act like this before.
That feels better.
Yeah. Do not brake boost this car.
Do not brake boost this car.
Way better. That's how I've been driving this all week, and I actually wanted to thoroughly compliment this transmission because actually I've been driving in comfort all week, and this 9-speed, which we usually have a lot of problems with in like calibration with other Mercedes, is so buttery smooth in this in comfort mode, which is the default startup mode because this is an E-Class. It's not an AMG. And I think it rides incredibly well for not having the air suspension option. Over the bump, over Cliche Corner, it is so soft.
No, it's pretty
and
good.
Yeah, that's right. We're back in Cliche Corner, and I'm going to send it in comfort mode. Oh, dude, this is so nice and comfortable. Steering is so light, like you said. This is a significantly more luxurious experience than, in my opinion, the CLE and the C-Class, which obviously, or the C-Class, but the CLE is supposed to be kind of like a blend with a little bit of extra sportiness. I feel like this is the level above.
Well, this only comes in sedan and wagon now.
Yes.
So then
you can't even get the AMG wagon anymore.
If you want a coupe or if you want a convertible, you got to go CLE.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely like luxurious in here.
It's closer to an S-Class than it is
we've got
a C-Class.
The EQS ambient lighting I noticed from the inside. We got this big screen kind of stuff, even though you can get a smaller screen in the middle as well.
Yep.
And then from the outside, it does look a little S-Class, but like the looks aren't like fully doing it for me, you know what I mean? Like the headlight design is cool.
It is cool.
But that license plate at the very bottom, like I don't know if I like the look of a license plate at the very bottom edge of a bumper lip.
I really like that they did something a little bit different with the headlights on the E-Class versus the C and the S, where you kind of get the top and the bottom. I don't love it, but I like that it's different finally.
Oh, the taillights are the cool stars. I don't have no complaints there.
Yeah, the taillights, you get like the Mercedes star kind of thick LED bar looking things.
That looks
it's
neat.
Interesting.
I don't like the exhaust tips.
Well, yeah, they're
Not
totally fake. Totally fake, both of them. Yeah, so that part kind of sucks. Let's take a listen to the outside. It is an inline 6-cylinder. It drives really well. Like the amount of torque that you get from this, and if I'm just going to floor it and downshift, let's just see what happens. 2 gears, tons of torque.
Yeah.
Like so much torque.
Definitely more power than the numbers are saying, it feels like.
Yeah, so the CLE 53 is like an up-tuned version of this engine, and this feels like it almost has near that same power.
Yeah.
So they did a really good job with this inline 6, and I think, if I recall, this is the same engine that's in the base G-Wagon that we also loved in France.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
It's hard to remember.
Because it was an inline 6 turbo, and I'm pretty sure this is the one.
Man, that G-Wagon, remember that? That was a fun trip.
It was a fun trip. I also noticed that it was Motor Trend's Car of the Year.
Yeah, I was like, all right. So we all know that it seems like Motor Trend's Car of the Year sometimes is usually whatever car they get access to before everybody else. Like look at the, I think...
Blazer SS?
Blazer SS.
EV or
it's
whatever.
like Car of the Year.
Yeah.
Stop sale. Like, it's just weird. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a magazine. But like, is it really worthy of that? Because they said they qualify every new car or any car that has a major refresh.
Okay. Which this is a major refresh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is a really nice car, like really nice, and I love everything about it over the C-Class. Car of the Year material, I wouldn't go that far.
But like, why can't a very good middle road car? It's like, if this thing does everything really well, why can't that win over something that does one thing? It's like a hockey team that's everyone is average, but they work well together compared to a hockey team with like a couple like standout players and everyone else sucks. Like, why can't the average team with a good plan win?
It's because there's a Stanley Cup, Yuri.
I never said hockey. We're gonna be talking Mighty Ducks here, right? How the Ducks beat Iceland.
You did say hockey, you just didn't say NHL.
Exactly.
But I mean, this is honestly a really nice, luxurious driving experience. What I think qualifies this as extremely luxurious is that you don't really think about the driving experience. So you don't think about the engine. You always have more than enough power. You don't think about the transmission. And I'm talking about comfort mode all the time for all this stuff because that's the default startup mode. Would I like air suspension? I'm sure it would help. Is it necessary? Honestly,
yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I
Give me
really
air
don't.
suspension, bro.
It is part of a pretty...
Anything over $100,000 needs air suspension, but I don't know the price.
This is not.
Is it not?
Nope.
Is it not?
Nope.
Canadian?
Canadian. If we had the air suspension option, it probably would be. Which also gets you adaptive dampers and rear axle steering. And this doesn't have rear axle steering, but this does really well in tight U-turns and stuff. Like, this is no problem driving around. So I have thoroughly enjoyed how quiet it is in here as well.
Yeah, that part's nice.
Yeah, like everything feels very luxurious. I think even more luxurious than like a 5 Series BMW these days. And I like the looks over a 5 Series these days too.
Yeah, that's like
Right?
I feel like it's like a different approach though.
It
to
is.
cars. Like BMW and Mercedes are getting farther and farther away from each other.
They are, and this is like a more traditional approach. And Mercedes has been kind of screwing stuff up lately. Like, let's see the EQ line not selling, and we didn't love any of those products really. This is kind of, I feel, going back to
What it should have
Mercedes
been.
Exactly.
2018 peak.
Yeah, basically.
Peak everything.
Yep. And with how luxurious this is,
Wait. Yeah, it's luxurious.
it's so quiet, almost like an EV. And the powertrain almost gives you EV-like torque. So it's like the most compliments that you can give a gas car, and we still have a gas engine that does take oil.
Does it have a dipstick?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Mercedes. We don't expect it to.
You got to do it through the gauge cluster.
What would be the TotalEnergies recommended oil for a Mercedes E-Class?
That would be the Quartz Ineo Extra FDE 0W20.
Always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines.
And then the last thing I do want to mention, the wheels. So the wheels...
Yo, all the wheel choices kind of suck.
I was gonna not go quite that far. What I was gonna say was that all the base kind of entry wheels really suck. You really have to get the most expensive wheels for that to look like a proper E-Class. This, with these wheels, does not look like a proper E-Class.
I didn't get any tingling in anywhere from,
No, but like
from
the
the
best
configurator.
options. Yeah, the best options has to be the last one.
0. I got 0 from all of it.
I get it.
And what would be the Continental recommended tire for a bunch of alright wheels?
That would be the Viking Contact 7. All right, Yuri, let's get you into the driver's seat.
Alright. Can I break this launch control and make it do weird stuff?
Do whatever you want.
Neutral drop.
So what kind of launch are you doing for us today?
Wait, is there traction in this car?
Yeah, we already had it off. It's like off.
Okay. That's going to do regular brake boost.
Yeah, okay. That was better.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we just needed to get warmed up.
Yeah, it is extra cold out here today.
Hey, let's go to comfort. Yeah, shout out us for filming in freezing cold.
Yeah, it's minus 20. It's cold AF.
Okay, comfort.
And we have our massages on.
Massages
as well.
are on.
Yeah.
The steering is honestly too light,
It's closer to S-Class, right?
but it's too light.
Yeah, I can see
think,
that, but
right?
I didn't mind it
I
for
got
daily.
my pinky.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I guess people want that.
Effortless, like a Rolls Royce. Not quite.
Yeah,
But-
I need that little thin steering wheel.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine owning a Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, but then like...
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I've got a screen here. I've got this big screen that kind of looks like the EQS S-Class Super Screen, and then you got a screen there that I can actually see. Why am I allowed to see the screen?
Because, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yo, good answer.
Yeah.
Why do I have a camera here watching me?
Okay, so that one, a little crazy. I actually hate that exists. It works... It's kind of insane that I'm going to say this. It's for selfies.
Yeah.
You can literally take selfies with this car.
I saw somebody said it's for Zoom too.
You can
get
probably-
a Zoom call, but we can't download apps because I guess the App Store's not available in Canada right now.
The App Store says that it's refreshing or something like that. But yeah, so I guess you can use it for video calls, but it's insane having a camera staring at me at all times. Now it can't record anything because we haven't inserted a USB drive, which makes me feel slightly
But
more comfortable.
they're watching.
Exactly.
You see all that stuff at CES? It's like there's a camera that
Yeah.
can see your emotions.
Yeah.
Yo, RIP driving.
Exactly.
That smile is too big. We're going to dial down the power.
And then this also has a dash cam built in, so you can alternate on the screen looking at yourself on this camera versus what your dash cam sees at the front.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Would you tape that up every day when you drove?
Absolutely, I would.
Do you tape up your laptop when you're on your
I don't-
iPhone screen?
I don't have a.
Or you no, see? So what does it matter, really? You know? What's worse?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing a lot of illegal stuff when I'm driving, Yuri. I'm eating sandwiches when I'm driving. Reckless.
It was pretty good over that new cliche corner bump.
Yeah, see, like it's soft, well damped. You don't need the air suspension.
Nah, but it'd be nice.
It would be nice, but I don't think you need it. And we do have wired and wireless Android Auto Apple CarPlay, which is fantastic.
Love me some wired. And right away you
takes
got
up the whole screen.
Right away you got rid of zero layer.
Yes, hate that.
That's good. Okay, where's my climate?
It's all at the bottom right here.
You know what? Not as easy to read and understand as that Ford Explorer we have right now.
I think it's really easy. I don't think you just spent enough
It
time
doesn't even
with
have
this.
colors.
Yeah, you don't need colors. Look at this. Just
I
press
like
the low.
colors.
Look at that color.
I like colors.
You got colors right there.
It's very fluid.
I know. This infotainment works pretty well for the new style stuff.
Yeah.
The sound system is also really good. We do have the Burmeister. Fantastic.
And I noticed we have heated and ventilated seats on the left here.
Yes.
Presets on both sides. The seats are comfortable. The massage, like you said, was good.
Okay, so one thing they took away, which they've done on other models, we don't have a physical button for the heated steering wheel, so I have fully resorted to voice for my heated steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. It's
And it does work.
It does work, but it's like,
Yep. I don't want to dig through these menus.
what if you, a Scottish accent?
That's what that was?
I'm not a comedian.
You land in Scotland and they're going, dude, get ready for that, eh?
I don't do
not.
skits. I don't practice jokes.
I thought that
I
you
don't
were going
act.
like Indian for some
I
reason.
know, it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, hit Mercedes.
Okay.
Yes,
Turn on my heated steering wheel.
Now you're just yelling.
That's how
I'm
Scott.
starting the steering wheel heating.
That's
for
how.
you now.
Do you not have any Scottish people in your family? That's how
No.
I have two.
I have European Polish people.
I have two separate Scots in my family.
And they just yell like that?
When they go Scottish, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What about these seats? Very comfortable.
Yeah, it's good.
They
Headrests
kinda-
are nice. You can move it forward and back.
They kind of look like ET. They got a weird shape from the
Yeah,
side.
yeah. From the back, I see the ET-ness to it.
And the color as well.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah.
ET was a little brown alien dude.
Put a little hood on these things.
Yeah.
Send it to the moon. Editor, please make that happen for
ET
us.
phone home.
Mercedes phone home to Germany.
So we don't have a controller or rotary dial because this is new Mercedes. We lost that a long time ago. We got this little thing with the dark ash wood.
Yep.
Then we got these cup holders that when you press down, it wraps around like a nice little blanket.
They work.
We got a wireless charger there.
Yep.
This thing,
Pops open in the middle. A litle slow. Didn't notice that, but that is luxurious.
all USB-C.
Yep.
USB-A is dead
To Mercedes.
to
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah. And this also has armrest heating. So if you touch that right now, it is all warm. And that is apparently, I believe, standard on the E-Class now.
Love it. Let's check the visors.
The sun is in my eyes.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, you're not gonna believe
goes
this.
down?
The angle that this is
Yeah,
at.
no, like you can fix this. You can fix this. Look.
I know, but
Yeah.
and
that
no,
is-
no, it's still.
No, that is pretty stupid.
the part
What
that the
the heck?
sun is in right now.
All right. Let me get a phone.
No, this camera's picking up. Like there's a hot spot
Nah,
right.
it looks really good from here.
No, I can see it. Trust me.
I know, but
Zoom in right here. Look.
all that matters is the crack. Like adjust that visor. We'll see if we can get it to go flush. No, move it around.
Well, it's out of my eye.
I know. I'm saying change the angle so that it covers that corner up there. No, you can't. You can't do it.
I mean, that kind of works.
What if you? Oh, there, fixed it.
Yeah, but then the rest of my face is hot. Yeah, sun visors. That's pass-ish.
Ish.
Ish.
Maybe.
It does slide.
Well, you might not.
The test is a slide,
Yeah.
but like the angle of it was not correct.
Okay, back seat room. Are you gonna complain about anything?
I am actually.
Wow.
My head hits the roof. Other than that, it's kind of comfortable.
New year, same Jacob.
It's
Always
still the
hitting his
same
head
height.
on the roof.
What's with this guy? Just won't shrink.
6'1.5". We're gonna shrink one day.
Yeah, maybe.
My great grandma, when she had 100, dude, she was like 4 feet tall.
So we need.
There's no way she was 4 feet tall her whole life.
No, so maybe when I'm like 70, I'll start fitting in the back seats of things.
Well, old people don't live as long.
Yeah, they do.
There's no tall old people.
Yeah, they do.
Think about it.
Bro.
Go to an old folks home. No one's 6 feet tall.
Bet. I'm going to live to at least 70.
All right. If you live to at least 70, I'll buy you a birthday gift.
You guys leave a comment on this video when I turn 70.
Yeah.
Which I was born in 1986, so do the math, please.
2056. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody do the math.
2066?
Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
If I was born in the year 1986, what year will I be 70 in?
If you were born in 1986, you will turn 70 in the year 2056.
Hey! It's useful for once.
AI!
AI. I love AI. I hate AI. We are never going to use generative AI. We are the most authentic channel because we cannot be replicated by people standing and walking and looking real. We saw that Sarah chick, her video looked unbelievably real. We're driving cars, there's trees in the back. We can't be replicated, duplicated. Well, we can be replicated.
But
We're
also,
replicated
don't be
a lot.
mean because she's still listening.
Sorry, AI. Don't hurt me. Subscribe for Never AI.
Yes. Only AI intro voices.
The Mercedes S-Class has always been the pinnacle of luxury vehicles.
That was a mistake.
That was fun.
You wanted to do that. I went along with it.
I wanted to see what would happen.
That was an awful idea.
It was a great idea.
You owe me at least 3 awful ideas to make up for
Everyone
that.
loved that. They missed it when it was gone.
They hated that more than anything we've ever done.
No, they hated the here's what's happening intro more than that one.
Yeah, I deleted all those. All right. Is there anything else about this car? Is there like a screen back there? I know the seats fold down. That's cool.
No.
Trunk room looks pretty good. There's like a
Pretty
whole
good.
bunch. If you take out that bottom thing, that's nice. We got lock and lock to close in the trunk.
Yes, front seats are actually quite comfortable.
Bro, you've said this the 3rd time we've said
I'm
that.
just saying.
3rd time. They're not that comfy.
They're pretty comfy.
They're not 3 times comfy.
What about the headrest? Nice and soft and cushy.
It's soft enough. We have.
And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this has massage.
Yeah, okay, that's twice. Okay, the 360 camera is nice.
Yeah, it is. High quality Mercedes.
Okay, and then going
How
through
can
the
I help?
Damn it. Stop.
cancel.
Cancel. Air exit.
With all that out of the way, we're getting back in the groove. Our first review of 2025.
Second.
First day of reviewing in 2025.
Yes.
Let's get to the price.
This one starts at $83,900.
Canadian.
This one's optioned out to $97,350. So if this did have the air suspension option for $3,600, we'd be over that 100K mark.
I would advise going for that.
I would advise against going that and then getting the proper wheels instead, and then I still think you're just below that 100K mark.
Would you take this or the CLE Coupe? Because the CLE Coupe looked cooler.
I would take this over the base CLE, but I would take the CLE 53 over this because I think that one looked way cooler.
And then I guess this competes with the 5 Series from BMW, the new one. We
Yep.
drove the M5 Touring, we love that, and the M5.
Yep.
Not really exactly competition for this.
No, we've also driven the i5, the electric one.
Have we driven a gas 5?
No.
Would you take this over a BMW?
I would actually take this over whatever the equivalent comparable i5 gas version would be. I really like how luxurious this is, and it feels, as insane as it is to say with all these crazy screens, kind of subdued and kind of normal.
I'm almost feeling like I don't like the looks of this. And I don't really like the looks of the new 5 Series either.
I like this more than that. And this has really good adaptive cruise and lane keep assist. A little bit aggressive on the auto lane changes, which you can turn off. I feel like it's set to Autobahn mode, where it's just like, yo, just pass, just all the time pass on the left lane. I tried to cruise in the right lane. It's just like, nah, you're going in the left lane, buddy.
All
but
right.
it was really good.
So, tsp.truecar.com.
Check all those options that we discussed.
With the Audi for this is the 5.
Dude, they changed all of the names. I don't know
What about
anymore.
like 3 years ago? What would it have been? The 5, right?
It would have been
The 5 4-door with the hatch.
I can't think right now, man.
'Cause this wouldn't
no,
be
five was all the. Six?
It wouldn't be 7 because 7
Sixes. It was sixes. A6s. Yes.
6. Yes, A6. Yes.
Yes. 5 were the coupes.
5 were
versions
the
of
coupes, but
yes.
the coupe had a 4-door liftback version, right?
Yes, the 5s and the 7s had the
Kind of like
liftback, sportback.
a $4 grand coupe.
Yes.
And
But the 6 would be the direct
an
competitor.
$8 grand coupe RIP.
Yes.
I think.
Like from back in the day,
Yeah.
where there was like a V8 twin turbo E63, the closest competitor would be the RS6.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing.
See you guys at the next video.
Yeah.
Hey Mercedes, Tell everyone to subscribe.
Pardon, can you say that again, please?